When I was a little kid, I never thought about being a businessman. Honestly, I thought businessmen were dicks. All I really wanted to do was go to outer space. But there's a couple of problems. I barely graduated high school. My dad taught me how to drive a stick shift, but he never taught me how to fly a plane or let alone a spacecraft. As I grew my businesses, I thought to myself, alright, now I've done some cool shit. How do I get to outer space? And then I had an idea. I don't have to go to space. I could send one of my products to outer space. So after some tinkering around in my garage, I built a weather balloon spacecraft. And my goal is to put a pickleball paddle to the highest elevation that any pickleball paddle has ever gone. And I'm going to do it like I've done everything in my life. All by myself. At this point, I had done everything in my power to make sure that we put this pickleball paddle into outer space. But the next 30 or 40 minutes, what a disaster.
Listen, Dan, I already told you I've got massive anxiety right now. It happened in all the tests. You assured me you'd take care of this. Figure it out. Yes, can I get 2 large pepperoni pizzas delivered to 420 Mountain Road Way? Jessica, you cannot be messing with parachute rigging right now. I told you. Set it and forget it. Tarina was told to file the NOTAM. I don't want to hear that shit. Listen, I'm fed up with hearing freaking excuses from you guys. I'm really busy up here in the mountains. Pull your shit together. Put the team together. We are launching tomorrow at 10 a.m. at all costs.
Do you remember the first time that someone told you if you get knocked off a horse, you gotta get back on it? No, my dad told me that, which is kind of weird because I never saw my dad on a freaking horse. I will tell you though, as I drove into the launch site that morning, I thought, man, why did I pick this place to launch a weather balloon and try to get the first pickleball paddle into outer space? I mean, yeah, sure, it's gorgeous, but this place is not very forgiving. It's got crazy river bottoms, really sharp grades, giant pine trees that will make it super difficult to retrieve our rig after it lands back on the ground. I was having nightmares last night. Like nightmares you couldn't believe. I feel like everything was stacked against me. But then I remembered this quote from Winston Churchill. He said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm." And I got a little motivated, and I realized I'm not going to let this get me down. We're going to show up. We're going to launch this frickin' balloon, and we're going to put this son of a bitch as high as we can, and no one's going to stop us. Every man has a battle he faces in his life. And in every battle, there's always a time when the tide changes. Things get a little easier, and then you get that warm feeling of appreciation and confidence that comes over you. And when that happens, it's one of the greatest moments mankind can ever experience. I once had someone tell me, when adversity strikes, sometimes you just have to strike back.
Lift it up. Lift up.
Two,
Lift up.
go.
Okay, watch it. It's going to swing this way, you guys. So watch where it swings.
Let go.
Okay, now let go. Go ahead. There we go.
Knock me out.
Woo!
weather balloon had an average rise rate of 5.67 meters per second. That's about 13 miles per hour. It burst 106.1 minutes into the flight at 118,487 feet, and it descended for 38.4 minutes, hitting a top vertical speed of 187 miles per hour. Its highest ground speed was 108 miles per hour at 36,290 feet during the descent, and she landed at an easy 11 miles per hour. Total flight time, 144.5 minutes, and the total travel distance, 91.37 miles. Is this even recording anymore or no?
Still feeling warm.
You are on record, man. That is still recording. So, it heard everything you just said.
After watching the footage from November 16th, I realized that I had done something that I had wanted to do since I was a little kid. I wanted to be an astronaut. Well, maybe I didn't accomplish that, but I kinda went to space, and I did it all by myself. I mean, I did it. I built the rig, I made the trip, I showed up with my game face on, and we did something that no one else, and I did something that no one else has ever done before. And you know what? That feels kinda great. I'm really proud of myself. That's so stupid, dude. It might actually be okay. I'm gonna try it real quick. Hit. What's up, everybody? It's Doug with Bread and Butter. Thanks for watching that short little movie. If you'd like to pick up The Invader, you can grab it on November 29th, 2024, Black Friday at midnight.
East Point, smoke some dank. Call it Paul in the eye. Decatur. Old National got the skanks. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Check it. Well, it's the M.I. cricket letter. Ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell, there he go again. Talking that shit.